Yes, sir.
I was calling the housekeeper and she didn't answer. Do you know why?
Sometimes she doesn't hear, sir.
I'm sorry, sir. I was answering the telephone. Good day, sir. We're glad to have you home again.
Why did the last governess leave?
Who knows? She said, I've had enough of this, and walked out.
Why? Was Louisa playing one of her tricks again? Putting toads in her bed?
She didn't complain of that, sir.
Well, there's another one coming today. And this one can't walk out.
Oh.
She's coming from Nonberg Abbey with orders to stay until September.
I hope you'll be at home for a time, sir.
Just until tomorrow. The telephone call. Was it for me?
No, it was for Franz. But before you arrived, there was a call from Vienna, a Frau Schrader. I have the number in the pantry.
I have the number. I'll be back in about a month with some guests.
Yes. Do you know how many, sir?
Just 2. An Herr Detweiler.
Oh, Herr Detweiler.
And a Frau Schrader.
Who want me on the telephone?
It was the post office. They've got a telegram for you. It will be delivered at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock? Well, that gives me 5 hours to be nervous.
With that scatterbrained boy delivering telegrams.
Well, that's one thing people are saying. If the Germans did take over Austria, we'd have efficiency.
Don't let the captain hear you say that. He didn't whistle for us when his wife was alive.
He's been the captain of a ship again.
I can't bear being whistled for. It's humiliating.
In the Imperial Navy, the Bosons always whistle for us.
But I wasn't in the Imperial Navy.
Too bad. You could have made a fortune. You will wait here.
I am Captain von Trapp. You are Fräulein.
Maria Rayner.
Now, Fräulein, as to your duties here, would you mind stepping over there?
What?
Turn around. The hat. It's the dress. Before the children meet you, you will put on another dress.
Oh, but I haven't any other dress. When we enter the Abbey, our worldly clothes are given to the poor.
What about this one?
The poor didn't want this one.
This is what you would call a worldly dress?
It belonged to a less postulant. I would have made myself a dress, but I wasn't given time. I can make my own clothes.
Good. I'll see to it that you're given some material. Today, if possible. Now, you will be in charge of my children. There are 7 of them. You will see how far they have studies and carry on from there. Each morning will be spent in the classroom. Each afternoon, they march. You will see to it that at all times they conduct themselves with decorum and orderliness. And their first rule in this house is discipline.
Yes, sir.
This is your new Fräulein, Fräulein Maria. As I sound your signals, you will step forward and repeat your name. You Fräulein will listen and learn their signals so that you may call them when you want them.
Liesel.
Friedrich.
Louisa. Kurt.
Brigitte.
Marta.
And Gretel. Now for a line. Let's see how well you've listened.
Oh, I won't have to whistle for them, Captain. What I mean is I'll be with them all the time.
Not on all occasions. This is a large house and a large estate. They have been taught to only come when they hear the signals. Now, when I want you, this is what you will hear.
Oh, you won't have to trouble, sir, because I couldn't answer to a whistle. Whistles are for dogs and cats, not for children. And definitely not for me.
Were you this much trouble in the Abbey?
Oh, much more, sir.
Everyone in this house answers to a whistle. I'll show you.
Yes, sir.
This is my orderly, my butler, the new governess, Fräulein Maria.
Yes, sir?
This is the executive officer, Frau Schmidt, the housekeeper, the new governess. Please make sure her room is ready.
Yes, sir.
I shall now leave you with my children. You are in command.
I don't know how to address you.
You will call me Captain.
Thank you, Captain. I forgot to return this whistle, Captain. I won't need it, Captain. Well, now that it's just us, will you please tell me your names and tell me how old you are? Now you are...
I'm Liesel. I'm 16 years old, and I don't need a governess.
Well, I'm glad you told me. We'll just be good friends.
I'm Friedrich. I'm 14. I'm a boy.
Boy, well, you're practically a man.
I'm Brigitte.
You didn't tell me how old you are, Louisa.
I'm Brigitte. She's Louisa, and she's 13 years old. And you're smart. I think your dress is the ugliest thing I ever saw.
Brigitte, you mustn't say a thing like that.
Why not? Don't you think it's ugly?
Well, of course I think so. But I wouldn't say so. I'm Kurt. I'm 11. Well, almost.
That's a nice age to be. 11, almost.
I'm Marta. I'm going to be 7 on Tuesday, and I'd like a pink parasol.
Pink is my favorite color, too. And you're Gretel. And how old are you? You're 5 years old? Why, you're practically a lady. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I've never been a governess before. How do I start?
You mean you don't know anything about being a governess?
No.
Well, the first thing you have to do is tell Father to mind his own business.
No, Louisa, don't. Leave her alone.
I like you.
Oh, I like you too.